Hi, welcome to Book Buzz. I'm Miss Linda and I'm here to give you all the information you need to know about the youth services programs. As you see, I'm solo once again. Last time we had Miss Patty subbing in for Miss Shannon, who is still on maternity leave. She will be back with us at the end of August. So this is it. And I had like a coughing spell last time. I brought water this time. I'm on it. So we're going to jump right into it. I talked about this a little bit at the first half. This is the book that the teens are going to be reading for their Teen Choice Book Club. It is called Truly Devious by Marie Johnson. And at the time of this filming, I do not have the date of which they are going to meet to talk about this, but you can just get on our website and watch for it. If you are one of the first 5 registered for the program, you win. You get your own paperback copy of Truly Devious. If you aren't one of the first 5, you can still come in and check it out. Okay, let's do it. Actually, it looks really cool. And I was reading kind of a little further than I kind of read last time. And, you know, this is a really cool crime story and solving a crime because, you know, it's about this Ellingham Academy. And shortly after the school opens, Ellingham's wife and daughter, Iris and Alice, were kidnapped. So, and they talk about the only clues, etc. So, I think that'll be a lot of fun to read. Okay, this is the sad news, I think. Well, it's not sad. It's sad for us because we're not going to see like everybody that we've been seeing all summer. It's been a blast to have everybody at the library, like we've mentioned. So much fun. But on the other hand, you know, it's so much fun. We're so busy. Summer flu, if you ask me. It's like, are you kidding me? August? Well, not only am I not kidding you, it's August, and I believe, if I have the date right, does school begin on Wednesday, August 24th? Do we know? Does it? It does. I got a head nod over here, so thank you. It starts on the 24th. Now, why do I bring that up? Not to depress you, it actually should make you happy. And I was talking to a teen this morning, as a matter of fact, and I was telling her we were talking about when school starts. And I said, all right, I always loved school and learning, but I used to love, like, especially the first day of school. I always thought it was really exciting, you know, get back in there, see my friends, loved, you know, I was geeky, get a new notebook or something. That was all pretty cool. Well, nowadays, you guys have a lot more to do to get ready for going back to school. One of which, in the high school level, there are required reading books and stories that need to be done before you go back to school. Why do I bring that up? Because if you haven't already done it, Mr. and Miss Procrastinator, you can still get it done, but you have to move. So, as an example, we have a display in the teen library part of the required reading. We have a flyer up that has listed in the different levels, grade levels, of what you in AP classes of what you should be reading. And I brought a couple samples with me just to show you what I see, like Catcher in the Rye by J.D. Salinger and Ernest Hemingway's The Old Man and the Sea, 2 classics, and I see these appear quite often on that list. So, my reminder, school is starting soon. Come and get the books while they're in. They've been going in and out pretty quickly as people are trying to do it. But if you haven't done it yet and you need to, get your act together, come in and grab a book, all right? Get it done. These aren't long reads at all. you can get it done before school starts. I'm just trying to help you out, all right? And if it doesn't happen, don't say I didn't tell you so, okay? I'm on your side, trying to have your back. All right, so pause for reading. We always have this on, like at the end on our reoccurring events lists, but I wanted to mention it this time because of something different. So, of course, I have to have a doggy available, and I'll try to move that while they're not. A dog available because who doesn't love a dog? And Pause for Reading is one of the most favorite programs at the library. We have it every month. We've had it every month for years. It's just too much fun. The dogs are all therapy dogs. They come in, the owners, donate their time to come into the library and have their dogs laying there nice and calm and sweet and furry and fuzzy, and to allow the kids to come and sit with them and read, okay? Why would we do that? Well, number one, it helps the child calm down and start getting more and more confident with their reading. Obviously, dogs aren't judging, and it is a better environment, I guess, for reading. And it also does have like another benefit to it, is that if your child is maybe fearful of animals, it's a nice way to kind of get them, a little bit more calm around dogs. Not that, a healthy fear is okay, but these dogs are amazing, amazing. Love, love, love this program. I'm also bringing it up for another reason. We have changed, and it started for the Pause for Reading for August, as a matter of fact, where like every other program that we have, you need to register online. Now, no big deal, but we used to have you come in to the youth services desk and sign up, for your 20-minute time slot. You'd have to come in or call and sign up for a 20-minute time slot. Well, now we have it up for registration, and all the time slots are there. There's no waiting list. There's no waiting list. Once the time slots are full, they're full, but they're all accessible online. So when you see the program, you can click and register. Beautiful and consistent with the rest of our programming and how we do it. So I wanted to mention that, and I think we'll keep the dog here because he's cute. Tween Maker Monday. Oh, we've been having so much fun. I bring this up too. This is another one reoccurring every month. But I wanted to show you, look at this little paddle boat. It's so cute, and it's, you put it together, but of course you paint and color and make it your own. This one is called our intern that we have this summer, Morgan. She made a sample of it, and it's called the SS Gizmo. And where did that name come from? It came from the most popular turtle in all of Peters Township, actually probably in all of the state of Pennsylvania. Our turtle, our red-eared slider turtle named Gizmo. And she named it the USS Gizmo. And I want to tell you, this turtle is so popular that the kids, I can hear them coming in through the front entrance, and we're kind of towards the back, yelling Gizmo's name all the way through, running to get to her tank to see her. She's wonderful, and the kids love her. So Morgan named it the USS Gizmo. If you want to come to the Tween Maker Monday, it's on Monday, August 15th at 4 o'clock, and we're making the wooden paddle boats. The time has stayed all summer, just like the time and the dates are through the school year, to keep it consistent. And I figure by 4 o'clock on a hot summer, we've had a really hot summer, a hot summer day that you can cool off, come in and make something, and I might have an ice cream thing or two there for you as well to cool off. So again, the Tween Maker Monday. Okay, I don't have a sample of this, but let me tell you about it. I never knew that you could make so many things with a mason jar. My creativity, you know, I try to be creative, and God bless Pinterest and all of the resources that we can use to come up with ideas. But Miss Beth, who runs the Teen Made / Tween Made programs, did a phenomenal job this summer. The whole summer theme was summer in a jar. So every month she did something that was done in a jar, and it's a mason jar. Well, this time, Friday, August 19th, 1 o'clock to 2 o'clock for the tweens, 2:30 to 3:30 for the teens. They are going to make, this will be the last Summer in a Jar project. They are going to chalk paint, which I think is really cool. Chalk paint a mason jar and turn it into a vase. And then she is going to have a variety of local wildflowers that you'll be able to pick through to make your own flower arrangement. So that just sounds like a lot of fun. The last Summer in a Jar program by Miss Beth. You don't want to miss it. They fill up. They do. Teens and tweens are really enjoying it. Okay. This next program, I wanted to bring first, well, I couldn't bring a live cat. They probably maybe would have let me bring a live cat, but I'm allergic, so that would not be a good thing. I always have trouble coughing and whatever. You don't need me sneezing. But, okay, so my substitute, what would I do? I'd bring a stuffed, or, a stuffed cat like I have my dog. Well, I looked through my things and I came up with a puppet that comes from a movie, what movie? Can't think of it right off the top of my head. It's Puss in Boots, and he's got like the hat and everything on. And I was like, no, that's not what I'm trying to get across. So I brought my favorite animal. I brought a sloth. So this sloth is my substitute for a cat, okay? I don't have a cat. I have a sloth. And the reason being, Miss Beth came up with another creative idea. She came up with teen kitty yoga. It's for teens only. And it's called, I love the title, Meow-mastay. Get it? It's like, don't you say like namaste in when you're doing yoga? This is Meow-mastay. I love it. Anyway, this is going to be on Saturday, August 20th. And what you do is you are going to come and pretend this is a cat. But cats aren't, they just kind of do their thing, right? Don't they kind of go and they just kind of stretch and just do whatever they want because they're their own beings. I think from what I know of cats, like they have attitudes and all of that. So you are going to have the chance to stretch and breathe with a certified yoga instructor. There will be a certified instructor there to lead you into the different yoga poses, and the bonus. The bonus is having the chance to meet cute and cuddly adoptable felines. You cannot adopt a sloth, but you can adopt one of the felines, one of the kitties, should you feel the need or the whatever. It's there for you. I think it's a cool idea. I think just whether or not they were adoptable, I think that just having, them around, because, watching them stretch. But let me just add, if you cannot make teen yoga, Meowmas Day, come on in and grab a book. I like this one. This is a cute one. They're in the youth services department. Walk like a bear, stand like a tree, run like the wind. I brought this because I was like, this gives you all kinds of ideas of how, cooling and stretching and how to stand. And the funny thing, on the back of it, you see a girl stretching, and it says, stretch like a cat. How about that? How convenient. So if you've missed coming in and stretching like a cat, you've got it. Now, I know I can do the tree pose. Oh, there's a rainbow pose. That looks hard. Oh, butterfly, I can do. Maybe my thighs may or may not go all the way down to the floor. I've heard of the bridge pose. I mean, there's some good stuff. And these, they tell you how to do it and what it does for your body. Oh, I'm in. The flamingo pose. We just talked about flamingos. Miss Patty had a flamingo book. The flamingo, I can so do that. Maybe. I could stand on one foot, but it's like, okay, stand on one foot, put the opposite arm up. I got that. Maybe. Actually, probably my favorite will be the mountain pose. You can just stand there looking strong. All right, I'm in. So this is an option for you if you don't make Meowmas Day for yoga. What I didn't get a chance to talk about last time, but I will talk about now, is the Tween Book Club. We talked about the Teen Reader's Choice Book Club, and then there's another teen book club that will also start up in the fall. That'll come back with the fall when Miss Shannon comes back. My Tween Book Club is usually 4th through 6th grade-ish. And it's going to be Thursday, August 25th at 4 p.m. And the book is called Because of the Rabbit, written by Newbery author Cynthia Lord. She won a Newbery for her book called Rules. And this one is Because of the Rabbit. And let me just say, read a little bit of the back to kind of get you familiar. And again, this is when we do our book clubs. The first 5 that register get a copy. So if you haven't already done so, and I know some tweens have already registered for this, but it starts out with, it's a powerful thing to rescue something. It changes both of you. On the last night of summer vacation, Emma tags along with her game warden father on a call. Well, they expect to rescue a wild rabbit that's stuck in a picket fence, but instead they find a little bunny. Well, maybe someone's pet. Well, Emma convinces her father to bring him home for the night, and she knows that rabbits can be lucky, and she needs all the luck she can get. Because the next day, Emma starts, and this will be great August read, Emma starts public school for the very first time. After years of being homeschooled, she's ready to ride the bus, eat in a cafeteria as a brand new 5th grader. And more than anything, Emma wants a best friend, someone who's always on her side. And of course, there's going to be ups and downs, like in every story. You've got, the characters, you've got to have the drama, and there will be. But also, this is another one. The font is big. It's a very quick read. All right. So, Cynthia Lord, Because of the Rabbit. Again, that is going to be Thursday, August 25th, another 4 o'clock event, because when the school starts, it's right after school, and you'll walk on over or drive if you're not at McMurray and you're at another school. And also, I want to remind you, all summer I had treats for the kids. I always have treats for you after school, because I know after a long day at school, even though you've had lunch and stuff, they come hungry. Trust me, I can't keep snacks in stock because we've got some hungry kids after school. Okay, that was a tween book club. Fall programming. Miss Patty talked about it a little bit. We both talked in the last episode. Fall programming is going to be starting the middle of September. I can't even believe, trust me, that we're even talking about this right now. But it is a reality, September 19th, and it's going to run all the way through November 11th. And then after November 11th is when we start doing our special programs. You know, we'll have something, I know that we have something, we've already had to plan ahead that far with our programming, and I know there'll be Halloween programs, Thanksgiving programs, Christmas programs. You know, we hit all the holidays at that point because, you know, we'll be kind of in between, and we regroup and, you know, rethink things for like the next session and themes and supplies and more books, because the next session will start in January. So fall programming. Okay, and one more thing to mention that is different for the first time, we mentioned it last time for fall programming, is we are going to be registering it like we did for the summer. We are going to have all of our programs back, which is really cool. Most of them, the majority of them, on a weekly basis. But you have to register each week. Like for each program, you have to register. And I think the registration links for most programs for the weekly programs come out about 2 weeks in advance. And then, you know, so that we can, like we said, spread the love. Everybody gets an opportunity to register for a chance at the class, okay? And it's been fun. We get to see as many of the children as we can. And for us, that's so enjoyable. All righty. So that is the programming for the second half of August. Now it's my turn to talk books. Miss Patty talked about her beautiful toddler books that we have so much fun ordering and keeping in and keeping nice. I'm going to show you some. And what's funny is I picked some, we'll see what we get through from each, like different age groups. And the first age group, and of course, cracks me up, is the toddlers. And this one, it's a Peppa Pig. Oh, the kids love Peppa Pig, and it's called George Goes to the Potty. You know, there's nothing that kids love. It'll crack you up. These kids love potty books. It is. They love potty books. As a matter of fact, I had a mom. I heard this little boy, he was laughing so hard. He was like a toddler, maybe a little older than a toddler, laughing in the toddler area of the library. And I'm way back at our office. I'm thinking, wow, that little, you know, he was laughing so hard. I had to wonder if he was laughing or crying. He was laughing, and it was a book about potty and underwear, and he thought it was hilarious. So, you know, it's, you know, you see a little, you know, so anytime the thing has to say potty or underwear or undies, whatever, they go for it. Whatever, I don't know. So another potty book it's about teaching your kids to use the potty. Okay, so the next one, moving along because we are getting to the fall, is one of the first fall books that I got in that I've ordered, A Very Big Fall by Emmy Kastner. I love it. I love the fall colors. Swig of water. And you just start seeing the leaves. I have to say, and a lot of people say this, you know, and I don't want to be a copycat, but I love the fall. I love the colors. I love the weather. I love everything about it. The only thing I don't like about fall is that it leads into winter. And winter is not my favorite. So, life as a leaf is pretty sweet for birch, oak, and maple. The breezes are pleasant and the view is wonderful, but then the air turns crisp and the squirrels warn of bigger changes on the way. That's just the teaser of this book. Adorable and a lot of fun for the fall. All right, moving on. So we're moving on up. We did a toddler book, a board book, a picture book. Now let's do just a juvenile fiction. This one is called How to Change Everything by Naomi Klein. This is actually, it's a fiction book based on learning how to take care of our planet and each other. It's a sweet book. It says temperatures are rising all over the world, leading to wildfires, droughts, animal extinctions, and ferocious storms. And this book, it's all about changing. It says climate change is real, but how did we get to this state and what can we do next? What if we could work to protect the planet while also taking action to make life fairer and more equal for the people who live on it? So that is How to Change Everything. Real quick, I'm going to do You, Me, and Our Heartstrings. This is a new young adult book. And Noah rests his left hand on my own. All these love stories, which is still balled up into a fist. Oh, they had a fight and they're talking. But you know what I liked about this? They're musicians, and I love it that they're getting ready for the holiday concert. And I love, love, love music. I play the piano, and anything that has to do with music, I love. I'm going to wrap it up and say the last book is a picture book, a nonfiction, amazing landmarks, discovering the hidden stories between 10 iconic structures. This is a cool book. It's just really cool. It shows all of these different structures, like I said, and landmarks, but the information is amazing and on a level that the juveniles, would understand. Yes, it's a higher level. I don't think a toddler might understand it, but at a higher level. So that is Amazing Landmarks. That is it. Whew. For Book Buzz for August. So we will see you for our September Book Buzz. In the meantime, enjoy the rest of your summer.